What's up, guys? I'm just chilling out, you know, because today we're gonna be looking at the top 5 ice type Pokemon. So because ice, chill, yeah. Oh. Well, it's supposed to happen. What's going on, guys? You're with Tech, and welcome back to another edition of the Pokemon Countdown. Today we're going to be looking at the top 5 Ice-type Pokemon, in my personal opinion, to celebrate Christmas. That's right, all of December we will be having Christmas-themed videos, which I'm so excited about. And I'm getting a pretty late start on this, unfortunately. Like, I think today this is going up as like the 9th of December, so I apologize about that. But don't worry, we'll have more coming this month to celebrate Christmas because it's such a wonderful month. And I thought, okay, what should we do to celebrate as far as like a Pokemon Countdown goes? I'm like, well, top 5 festive Pokemon. Can't really think of any besides like Delibird. So I thought, you know, snow, white Christmas, ice types. That's basically the best I've got. And I haven't done this countdown before, so why not? So you guys should know how these work by now. This is completely my opinion, and I want to know what your guys' favorite ice-type Pokemon are. Down in the comment section below, tell me who your favorite Pokemon are, but more especially, tell me why you like each specific Pokemon on that list, because I think that's the most interesting part about your guys' list, is seeing your guys' thought process on these Pokemon. I think it's a lot of fun. But with all my rambling out of the way, let's get started with number 5. Have you ever had a Pokemon that you can't really explain why you like, you just kind of do? Well, that's my number 5 Pokemon, and it is Abomasnow. Specifically Abomasnow, and I guess Snover as well, but not Mega Abomasnow. I hate Mega Abomasnow. I think it looks horrible, hideous, disgusting. It took Pokemon I genuinely really like in Snover and Abomasnow and just made it, what is that thing? It's so weird. I don't like it. If it's not obvious enough from that, I don't like Mega Abomasnow. But normal Abomasnow and Snover, I'm a huge fan of. I believe I used them in my very first playthrough of the Sinnoh, is that right? Yeah, Sinnoh games, that sounds right for some reason. I don't know, there's so many Pokemon now, they all just kind of blend together, unfortunately. But I think I used one in my first playthrough. I thought the type combination was really unique of grass and ice, like Blizzard, like grass type moves, you can run really physical moves, ice type moves, you can run more special moves. It has actually decent physical and special attack. I keep hitting my closet door, sorry about that. And its ability, Snow Warning, combined with Blizzard, 100% accurate Blizzard, off of a pretty decent special attack. Oh, it's so much fun to use. I love gimmicky stuff like that, so much fun. Number 4 on this list is Mamoswine. Gen 2, I've spoke about in the past, was really kind of cruel to the Pokemon that it introduced. There was a lot of Pokemon in that generation that just weren't very good. And Generation 4 came along and saved the day for a lot of these Pokemon, most specifically, Mighty Mamoswine. Swinub and Piloswine are 2 Pokemon that never stuck out to me at all. I always overlooked them, never thought they were useful, thought they were kind of ugly, they were just there, they existed, and unfortunately that was a lot of the Pokemon introduced in Generation 2 in my opinion, because they were just kind of lame. Mamoswine came along though and completely changed my mind on it. I love using Mamoswine. I love its type combination, I love the move it gets, and yes, its move pool and type combination are similar to its pre-evolutions. It just feels different on Mamoswine for some reason. Maybe it's just the fact that I like its design so much more. It looks a lot more powerful. It could actually be very useful in battle. That just makes me love using Mamoswine, and is definitely a Pokemon I'm very grateful was introduced as an evolution, because otherwise I probably never would have used Swinub and Piloswine before. Number 3 is definitely an interesting Pokemon because it's Kyurem, but not Kyurem. It's actually black and white Kyurem, the fusions with Reshiram and Zekrom, not the original Kyurem. See, I don't like the original Kyurem. I think it's ugly, I think it looks really stupid, I still don't know how to pronounce its name, but when it fuses with the legendary duo from Unova, I think its new designs look amazing. I think it's standing up, it looks powerful, it looks like an actually super kind of awesome dragon, while the original I don't understand, how is it even physically possible to stand on 2 legs like that? I don't get it, it's really weird in my opinion. But its fusions are amazing. I absolutely love the fusions it gets. Though I always, for like 2 years, got really confused with their typings. I kept thinking that they changed types when they fused to get the types of the other dragons, like White Reshiram, or White Zekrom, or whatever. White Kyurem, I'm just gonna say every other freaking Pokemon before that. White Caterpie. I kept getting confused thinking that like white Kyurem was a dragon fire type instead of dragon ice. It took me forever to realize they keep Kyurem's type. That's the one thing that kind of sucks, but you know, whatever. And I don't exactly know for white Kyurem, but I know black Kyurem is an absolute monster. It has like 180 base physical attack. It just hits so incredibly hard. It is terrifying to face off against in battle, and they're just so much better than the original Kyurem. And I really wish the Kyurem movie took more advantage of this, because I don't believe there was a movie that featured the fusions. I might be wrong about that. I'm trying to remember. I know we had the Kyurem movie, then the Genesect movie, and then we went into the X and Y movies, I believe. So we never got a fusion movie, which is really lame, because that would have been such a cool movie. Like, we got one about Reshiram and Zekrom, we got one about Kyurem, and you just had such a huge potential thing there, and they skipped over it. I'm salty about that now. I haven't even thought about that until I'm saying this right now, and now I want it so much. And that's really saying something, because the Pokemon movies now, while I haven't seen the X and Y ones, kind of suck in recent years. It's a shame. On number 2 Pokemon is Glaceon. Glaceon, as well as Leafeon, in my opinion, are definitely the most underrated evolutions. Like, the original trio, obviously going to be loved by everybody. Umbreon and Espeon seem to be just as loved as the original trio, and then Sylveon is the new awesome fairy type, and everyone just fangirls over it. Leafeon and Glaceon always kind of just seem to be a little overlooked, and while I wasn't really a part of the internet community when Generation 4 was released, so I don't really know what people's reaction to them were, I never really see people pay attention to them now, which makes me really sad. I love Leafeon and Glaceon. They're my second and third favorite evolutions behind Vaporeon, and I don't know, there's something really awesome about them. I love using Leafeon, and this is suddenly a grass type list as well, just go with it, okay? I love using Leafeon, like Leaf Blade, Return, X-Scissor, Swords Dance, super awesome. And Glaceon as a Pokemon, I really feel like got a really bad hand dealt to it. Like, it has such a cool design, it has decent stats, and it just does not have a good move pool at all. Like, I played hacks where Glaceon was actually made really awesome. Like, it got Aura Sphere and it got Earth Power, and it was able to do so much more than it can normally. And that's one bad thing about Pokemon, the like main series games, is that they often take Pokemon and just give them stats they can't use and move pools that just don't do very much. And it makes me so sad, because I see so much potential in Glaceon, yet it can't really do very much. And maybe that's why not many people really appreciate it. And our number 1 Pokemon probably isn't a big surprise to a lot of you. It's Weavile. That's right, the Pokemon Showdown Scoreboard Hall of Fame member Pokerface is my favorite ice type of all time, and it actually wasn't before. Weavile has followed the path of a lot of Pokemon from my channel's history who I didn't really like at first, and then proved themselves to me throughout my videos to make me love them, like Furret, like Finneon, well, I actually already like Torterra, but you guys get what I'm trying to say here. I never really looked at Weavile as anything special before, and then I started using one in my Pokemon Showdown Scoreboard series, and it was amazing. Pokerface, my Weavile, destroyed everything. It has an amazing move pool. It gets Poison Jab, Knockoff, oh my gosh, Knockoff, Ice Priority, Ice Go Crash, Ice Punch, Brick Break, I already mentioned Ice Go Crash, the low, you can't see but I'm kicking, low kick. I couldn't think of that for some reason. It's a pretty easy move pool, it hits super hard, is extremely fast, and if you don't know how to speed things, you still have the priority. Makes a fantastic choice banded Pokemon. It's just so much fun to use, and I've learned to love its appearance as well. Like before, Sneasel was cool, I guess, but it definitely, much like Swinub and Piloswine, was affected by that Gen 2 curse of just not being very good. And then Weavile came along, and actually all of a sudden it was a good Pokemon. And now Sneasel is actually pretty good, I think, in like Little Cup and stuff like that. Because of its evolution, it can now do great in Little Cup. So Sneasel benefited from the evolution as well, which you don't really actually see happen that often. Usually it's just the evolution that benefits and blah 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 blah. But I love Weavile now, mainly because of the series I've done in the past, and it's just awesome. It destroys everything. It's really powerful, and I probably never would have realized that otherwise. Well guys, that's going to do it for us here on the Pokemon Countdown. I still want to know who are your top 5 favorite Ice-type Pokemon, so please feel free to tell me down in the comment section below. And like I said, tell me why you like each Pokemon. Do you agree with my list? Do you think my reasonings are stupid? Love to know that stuff as well. But I will see you guys next time. We'll probably have a quick tag very soon about Christmas. I think we're going to have 2 or 3 quick tags this month if I can actually get them done. About Christmas, a Pokemon anthology later this month, a hack review coming this month. December, despite how busy I've been now that I actually have a job and YouTube isn't really my job anymore, which is really depressing. Story for another day as well. But I have a lot less time now, so I'm trying to get these done as much as possible. Luckily, school ends next week, so that should free up a lot of my schedule until February, but we'll tackle that later. Anyways, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to show your support by clicking the like button down below. Really does mean a lot to me that you guys are still enjoying my content, even though it's not nearly as frequent. And January and February are going to have very, very, very big surprises for longtime viewers of my channel. Just throwing that out there. So I'll see you guys next time. Until then, I'm Hardy. Take care, yo. Peace.